Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grounded. I'm AxionEvolved, and before we get started with this episode, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. You stay up to date on all the new episodes. It's easy money, guys. Alright, now let's get back into this. So, this area looks different. You can tell we're by the big oak tree, but I've been doing a little bit of work in between episodes to kind of prepare, hopefully prepare enough for what I want to do today, and that is build a base. So if I turn around here, you'll see we kind of got a little setup going here, but this is really just a staging area. So let me go over kind of what I got and what it all is, right? So over here we've got a water bucket, and essentially I think this holds about six drinks of liquid. We've got ourselves a mushroom farm. We've got ourselves a dew collector, a little spit for roasting food, our little lean-to here so we can, sleep and do all that kind of stuff. And then just a series of containers that I've opened, or that I've stored a bunch of stuff that I've been collecting throughout my travels. You see, we've got a bunch of stuff in here. And this right here is the real gem of this whole situation. So, I'm a little bit worried about that spider over there. So I made some pallets, and I've been collecting grass planks, weed stems, all of this, because if we look here in our base building tab, right, we unlocked a couple of these things in the last episode, but scaffoldings let us go up, floors use grass planks, stairs use all of these, right? So all the base building stuff uses all of this stuff that we have, right, that we're storing up. So today I want to make somewhere livable, and I've been scouting out a location and kind of, playing around a little bit. So let's go take a look at what I've kind of been planning out. So if we look out right here, I'm just on the other side of the can here, over on this root for the tree, and this is like a nice little area right here. We got a nice kind of open area down below, plenty of grass, dry grass. You can see there's some dandelions around. They're not super close, but let me go grab that water droplet while I'm waiting, because I just got thirsty.
Don't even need to boil it.
So I figured this might be a good little area. So I've kind of started, let's see if we can see them. There we go. I've kind of started planning out what could be the start of the foundations of our base. Now, I like the idea, and it might not be there. I just kind of threw that down to see what it would look like. But I almost like the idea of coming over here a little bit more. Maybe using this stem right here as kind of like the jumping off point for the foundations, because I want something a little bit high off the ground so we don't have to worry about bugs on the ground at least. And we'll drop some stairs down to the ground level, but I want to have stairs coming from a couple different ways. Like I want some stairs coming down over here. I want stairs coming down this area. But I really want to make the base look like it's just like part of the landscape. So I'm thinking this area, because I want to be over here because of the proximity to the oak tree, which is where we get quests and stuff like that. And I think there's quite a bit of resources lying around. Like, we'll just grab some sap there. And this is new. What is this? 7? That definitely looked like a 7. But yeah, you see there's plenty of stuff. There's acorns, there's plant fibers, there's clover. There's all the stuff we need. So, in fact, I think I'm going to move over to this area. So let me go and get up here real quick. And then I should just be able to hit X. There we go. And like get rid of the little wireframes there. So I'm going to get rid of all these real quick. And now, even though we got rid of all of these frames, the base may still extend out this way. I'm thinking I want to have kind of multiple levels of base for different areas. I want like a crafting area. I want like a resource area where I can put down my mushroom farms and my dew collector, so we can top off with water and food and all that. And like a storage area, so all of just space for everything, right? So I think I want to, let me see here. Let's rotate you. Like where is the So I'm trying to think about the best angle here, right? So I think I'm going to make it a little bit higher, like right let's see. I kind of want to go straight that way, right? So just do something like that, I guess. And we want this to snap onto there. And I think maybe I'll start off. Oh, you know, I don't know. I don't know what a good size is, right? I've never built like a real base before, so I don't know how much space things tend to take up. What do we think about like a 4x4 for now? Or maybe we'll extend this way a little bit. You know, do something like this. There we go. Let's get that built for now. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then we'll throw platforms down and we'll kind of, maybe I'll get those two over there also done up. So while the sun's going down, I'm going to run over, grab all the resources that, you know, they're just right there. Oh, and that's another thing. I crafted a, where is it? It is like a, what is it called? It's like a flag. Base building, decor. No, utilities. Here we go, a trail marker. So these trail markers let you pick like a symbol and instead of color. So now we kind of always know where our home base is, you know? So that's just kind of nice. So I'm going to grab all the stuff we need for this and get it all set up. And then I'll meet you guys back here when we're, you know, kind of all done up. And actually, as I'm coming up here, there is something I wanted to share with you guys about how to do this. So there's a couple ways that you can go about building these things. So you see, I'm getting the prompt, hold E to build, which if I hold E, then it just, you know, it just applies materials to the frame, no problem. But say I don't have enough, right? Well, I can just tap E and it'll just apply one. Tap it again and it's done. So that's a good way to do. Tapping and holding E do the exact same thing, but it just, I don't know. I guess it's personal preference. So just wanted to share that little tip I found out with you guys. So I'm going to get this all finished off and I'll probably, well, maybe I can do this while you guys are with me. If I put a floor down, right, I should just be able to just toss it right on top. Okay, nice. Oh, I can do this like everywhere. All right. Well, that sure does make things simple. So I'm going to get this stuff going and then I will meet you guys back here when I got some kind of platform and it's daytime. All right, guys, we are up bright and early. It's 6:10 in the morning and we worked all night. I worked all night building this. And here's the result. It's not much, but it's home, you know, a little, what is this, 3x5, a little 3x5 platform for us here. I'm wondering, I noticed a couple things as I was building this, right? This seems kind of small just in general. So I'm wondering how far out this way I want to go and how far out this way I want to go. Because I don't necessarily want just like a giant platform that everything works on. I'd rather have like a kind of a tiered structure. And as I was running back and forth between here and our little base camp down there, you know, I was using this leaf to traverse this area and then dropping down here, dropping down there. And I was wondering like, oh, you know, it might be kind of cool. This is already like a traversable feature, so it might be kind of cool to somehow incorporate it into the layout of the base. You know, maybe bring these platforms back a little bit more and over here. I'm not really sure. I also, you know, I've got a plan for stairs and such, and I'm thinking, you know, having something kind of come down this way and maybe, you know, have another platform like this in the middle and have another branch going that way, another branch going that way. Because, oh man, that's a bright sun. Coming up and down the tree branches, and it's just, we're taking a very roundabout way of getting from A to B. So, a couple of things. Number one, we got to bring all the stuff that's down there up. Obviously, we all know that. But another thing, I need to add a few, and side note, we're going to be adding walls and doors and all that kind of stuff too. So don't you guys worry about that. Oh, and definitely roofs. But I need to get some of this stuff back up here. You know, I need to bring the stuff down at the base camp up to the base itself. I need to make some stuff. You know, I need to make a new, like a workbench. I don't have a workbench. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of lay out some stuff, right? Workbench, I feel like is pretty vital. And I kind of want the workbench to be situated in such a way that I have like plenty of space around it. But I'm also thinking like, where am I going to be expanding? Because I don't want to have to move this. So I think I'm actually going to put it like right over here. You know, we're like right there. Right there. So that will be the workbench so far. It's got the sap in it. I need grass planks and sprigs, which I have in abundance. So I'll kind of show you guys my route here. I would kind of just run up this way, hop down here. Now, if I don't hit this log and I hit the ground, I'll take fall damage. So luckily, this is, you know, make it pretty easily. Another thing I was noticing too, there's tons of acorns around here. There's also grubs. So if you, well, you haven't seen me do this. So if I kind of just dig up a grub here, you know, you just stab it a couple times. Boom. Now you got a grub. You got grub meat, you got goop, and you got hide. So that's just an easy way to get that stuff. I'm running a little low on liquid, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a drink there. Can't mix different liquids. I wonder if that means... that's strange. Let me equip this. Hold E to scoop. Okay, I don't know what that was.
No water filtration tablets needed.
But I'm going to go ahead and top this off. We're going to have to end up moving this anyway, so not really a huge deal. This is a renewable food, renewable water. The water droplet will get on here. And we had to actually... So you guys weren't here for this because I was just kind of running around the world and figuring it out. But you have to get spider silk, right? And I'm just going to grab this real quick. So spider silk you find kind of running around in different areas. And if I have time in this episode, I'll show you guys how to do that too. But basically, you just find a vertical spider web and you just smack it with an axe, and then it'll be okay, and you'll get it done. So, way more grass than weed stems use, which is good because the weed stems I think it only use 2 per foundation, so that's gonna make it pretty easy to kind of frame out more stuff and stairs and all that kind of good stuff. So, let's run back up there and build this crafting bench. All right, and we built that, so I'm gonna unload this stuff just right over here for now. All right, let's see. I've never used one of these, so let's see what it's got in here. So, okay. So it looks like we can... I'm for sure going to want to make armor and stuff like that. And you can see that it looks like they give you extra little bonuses here, right? So clover stuff gives you whatever fuller is. Acorn stuff gives you more health. Right? So like... And it looks like it gives you more defense in general, too. Spider hood. Hyper stamina. I don't know what that means. Spider shoulder guards. Okay, so this is like... Oh, this is like tier 2 armor. So you see this is like tier 1. Spider stuff is tier 2. But that's going to require us like taking down spiders. I don't know where berry leather is. So it looks like workbench is all... Oh, this gives you more attack. Looks like the workbench is all like armor and stuff like that. So for sure going to be doing that. Oh, looks like we can make all the stuffed insects from here too. Traps, I know we're going to need to kind of figure out where to put. But other than that, I don't think there's too much more new stuff. But now I need to kind of figure out... I need to figure out stairs. And I think I'm going to end up pushing this out. In fact, let me just put this stuff down. Put like the blueprints down so I kind of know. Okay, whatever. I'm not super concerned with the aesthetics right this second. And for sure, out here. And actually, do I want to go back one more? Maybe I do. Let's plan on going back one more. I think that'll be sufficient. Come on, snap. There you go. And then one more out. So we're making an ambitious upper floor for now. You know what? I don't know how that's going to interact with the leaf there. but I won't be able to really get there until I fix this up. So that's that. Now it's just a matter of figuring out, okay, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to build another scaffold, right? And I'm going to put that right here. Then I'm going to, you know what? No, I'm just going to have the stairs coming right off of, yeah, right off of that. So stairs down. Okay, we'll kind of figure that out as I build it, I guess. I don't really know what else to do, because it didn't like stairs here. Of course, as I say that, it just works perfectly. Oh, no, it works. Okay. So there's that. Easy peasy. But now we got to go through the rigmarole of moving all of our stuff up to the new base. And I just know that's going to be kind of a hassle. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of start moving stuff. You can see here, by the way. Here's a perfect example of how this dew collector works. Walk right up to it, just take a drink, good to go. And I want to build like 3 or 4 of these, and like 3 or 4 of these, and like 3 or 4 of these. Just to have as much food and water as I'll possibly need. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, dismantle this stuff and start moving it. And I will bring you guys back once I have everything up there, because that's pretty much the next thing to do, right? Alright guys, that was a very long and eventful not few nights, but like a day and a half of moving. I ran into some bugs while I was doing this. If I look over there, I don't know if you can see them, but the log pallets and the grass plank pallets kept crashing the game every time I tried to recycle them. So they're all still sitting down there. Made a couple, just a new one up here for all these weed stems, so I can just kind of, you know, apply them as I need to. Kind of fill out the rest of the base. It'll be pretty nice. This is obviously just like a very temporary setup. I just kind of threw a bunch of stuff down in chests. I mean, like, do not pause the video and judge what my inventory and these chests look like, because that does not reflect accurately on me, and I'll just want you all to know that right now. So I think the next step, though, I need to, and what sucks is it just takes time, right? It's time. I need to get this stairway kind of built. Build the rest of the outside here. Start throwing some walls up. And then really kind of start moving stuff into their final locations. What does kind of suck, I haven't found a way to move these chests or anything yet. So they might stay where they are. I might just recycle them and move them just for the sake of doing it. But my general thoughts are, I'm going to have this chest right here be specifically for tools and stuff, or armor. Whatever I build at the crafting table is going to go in here. Pretty simple concept. And then from there, you know, I'm going to extend this out a little bit. This will just kind of be walled off, I think. So walls here, walls there, and then walls on this back part right here. But then I might make something out in this direction and have that serve as like my food and water station. I don't think any bugs come through here. I have seen spiders come through this area right here, so I'm hoping that all my stuff is safe. Yeah, also actually, as I say that, there's the ladybug. So maybe I'll actually build the food and water stuff like up here on this level, and just kind of extend up from here. Like if I can do I don't know if I can do like a stairway or something. Oh, whoops. Stairways, construct. Like, it'd have to be... I wonder if I have to get rid of the flooring there. But maybe I could do something like that, where I just kind of come up a level and then build a new platform up here and have my dew catchers and my mushroom gardens grow in there. But that's all kind of long term. I need to just kind of do the tedious work of building all these frames out, chopping down all the grass, filling out all the floors, you know, building the walls, yada, yada, yada. So I'll probably do that off camera. And then in the next episode, I'll show you guys the completed project. We will work on getting all the materials and all the stuff to build our new food area, and see about, you know, how the base works and if there's any other kind of pathways we want to build, because, you know, maybe we want to build something out in that direction just to give me, you know, flexibility So, like, if I want to leave here, fine. If I want to go off this way, give myself a path. If I want to exit the base that way, give me a path. And that's kind of just the gist of how everything is going to go. We'll expand as we need to. We'll build, whatever as we need it. And I think it's going to be pretty, like I want to build a storage area for this kind of stuff. Just a dedicated holding area. Maybe that's what will be over here. I don't know. Maybe we'll build something over on that part of the tree. Who knows? The options are limitless. But I thank you guys so much for sticking with this new series. I've got quite a bit more time in my schedule for the next week or so. So I'm going to try to be putting out just at least recording and getting a bunch of episodes of all the different series ready to go. And yeah, if you guys like it, just let me know down below. Hit that thumbs up button. And again, thank you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next one.